Hi, I'm Selena, a teacher with 20 years of experience and a test prep expert with Study.com. Today we will focus on the FTCE Earth Space Science 6-12 008 exam, the Knowledge of Oceans and Coastal Processes section. We will explore how the ocean shapes our planet. You will review wave action, tides, circulation patterns, and shoreline processes so you can approach these test questions with confidence. Let's dive in. Which of the following is a characteristic of the continental shelf? A. Shallow, relatively flat or slightly sloping region. B. Home to deep-sea creatures. C. Lacks sunlight and oxygen. Or D. High temperatures and high pressure. The important context clue here is shelf, which suggests shallow and accessible. B. Home to deep-sea creatures is incorrect. That's the deep ocean floor, not the shallow shelf. C. Lacks sunlight and oxygen. That is incorrect. The shelf gets plenty of sunlight and oxygen, which supports lots of life. D. High temperatures and high pressure is incorrect. Those conditions happen deep below the surface, not in the shallow shelf zone. The correct answer is A. The continental shelf is the extended perimeter of each continent and associated coastal plain. This part of the continental crust is covered by relatively shallow seas and gulfs. It is relatively flat or slightly sloping. What is the primary driving force behind thermohaline circulation? A. Wind. B. Differences in water density. C. Tides. Or D. Gravity. Let's eliminate some of the incorrect answers. A. Wind. Wind drives force currents, not deep ocean circulation. C. Tides. Tides move water back and forth locally, but don't drive the global circulation pattern. D. Gravity. Gravity affects water movement in general, but it is not the main force behind thermohaline circulation. Density differences are. The correct answer is B. The primary driving force behind thermohaline circulation is differences in water density, which are created by differences in temperature and salt content. Colder, saltier water is denser and sinks, while warmer, less salty water is less dense and rises, creating a circulation pattern. Which of the following coastal features is formed by the accumulation of coral skeletons and is usually found in tropical marine environments? A. Coral reefs. B. Capes. C. Deltas. Or D. Estuaries. B. Capes are landforms that stick out into the sea made of rock or sand, not coral. C. Deltas. These form where river deposit sediment at their mouths, usually in freshwater meets saltwater areas. D. Estuaries are coastal areas where fresh water mixes with salt water, often rich in life, but not made from coral skeletons. The correct answer is A. Coral reefs are built by the accumulation of coral skeletons. They are typically found in tropical marine environments where water temperatures are warm. What is the primary cause of surface currents in the ocean? A. Tides. B. Wind. C. Gravity. Or D. Salinity. Let's look at this through the process of elimination. A. Tides is caused by the moon's and the sun's gravity. They move water up and down. C. Gravity. This helps shape currents, but it's not the main driver of surface ones. D. Salinity affects the deep water movement, not surface currents. The correct answer is B. The primary cause of surface currents, which are movements of water that flow horizontally on the upper part of the ocean's surface, is wind. Wind blows across the surface of the water, causing friction and initiating the movement of water, creating currents. Thank you for joining me on some practice questions for the FTCE Earth Space Science 6-12 008 exam, the Knowledge of Oceans and Coastal Processes section. I hope you feel more confident on test day. For more practice, check out our FTCE Earth Space Science 6 through 12 008 playlist. And for even more detailed practice, strategies, and customizable study materials, head over to study.com and check out our FTCE Earth Space Science 6 through 12 test prep course. Those who use study.com boast a 92% pass rate. Our courses include full-length exams, hundreds of authentic practice questions, and short, targeted video lessons specifically developed based on the latest test updates. With our resources, you'll know exactly what to expect on test day. Like this video and subscribe to this channel to get all the latest FTCE test updates. And please leave your questions and success stories in the comments. We would love to hear from you. Thanks for watching and happy studying.